Okay, look like I got it. Look like everything's coming along. What it do, fam? Give me a second while hooking some stuff up. Decided to try something new today. Shoot, 3 devices. Let me try three different oh, as you coming in, like, comment, share. If you're on TikTok, tap the screen for me. Have you we do on all the different platforms, and hook me up real fast, and I'll get it going in just a second. Get it going in just a second. I have a little something playing while I'm setting some stuff up, so I got to get my lighting a little better. Let me see if this will work. Hey, you can actually see me. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Give it just a little bit longer. Let the smooth tunes flow for a second. Get just a little bit longer. I'm trying to see if I can get some people on here, because everybody know anytime I talk about something, it's either experience or it's I researched it. So, and that's no different today. Give it about 30 more seconds. About 30 more seconds, and I'm going to get started. While I'm waiting, how everybody doing today? Give me a comment. Drop how you doing. Drop tip where you tuning in from. Drop me a comment. Drop where you tuning in from. Go ahead and kill that right there. Get my lighting back. And you know what? If they ain't on yet, they'll jump on. Like I said, you come in, give me a like, give me a comment, give me a share. If you're on TikTok, tap the screen for me, hook me up. But yo, today, a little more serious on my topics. Today I want to talk about those two things, health and finances. Now, I heard something the other day which sparked, actually yesterday, which sparked something big in my mind. And I've been wanting to get on and talk about it since yesterday. But, life happens, things happen, so you just gotta roll with it, right? But, it was this guy was looking at Myron Golden, and he brought it up. He said the top two prayer requests are health and finances. Health and finances are the top two prayer requests. And I thought about it. And I looked over my life and thought about what my prayers have been about recently, or what my prayers have been about for a while. And I found that, that actually applied in my life. So I wouldn't, no, I don't just take nobody's word for anything. I go and research things. Even though I had know it from personal experience myself, I want to make sure, I want to see, was it really true? So, I did some research, and it did come to find out that those are the top two prayer requests, meaning the most people are praying for better health and better finances. But what is something else that the Bible tells us? It tells us faith without works is what? It's dead. Faith without works is dead. So what does that mean? That means if all you're doing is praying about it and you're not making any moves, what are you really expecting to happen? If you're not putting in any work, what do you really expect to happen? You have all the faith in the world, but you have to put in the work. Think of some of the miracles that happen, in the Bible. When Jesus turned water into wine, did he just touch the barrels and it became wine? No. They had to go and physically get the water to bring to him for him to turn to wine. When they found the coins in the fish mouth, where did the fish come from? They had to go and catch the fish. He told them to go fishing. They went fishing. They went and caught the fish, and they found the coins in the fish mouth. But he didn't just give it to them. They had to go and do something. One more example. The lady who was bleeding for 12 years. She believed that he could fix her. But it took her physically making the move to get to where she can touch the hem of his garment. For that faith to be put with that work, and that's how she was healed. So, like I say, you can have all the faith you want. You can pray about as much stuff as you want. But what are you doing to meet God halfway? What are you doing to put the work in so he can carry you? Because he will carry you. He hear your prayers. He see you struggling. He's there for you. But along with that faith, you have to put work in. So why is it that people pray for better health, but don't do anything but sit back and complain about how bad the health is? You'll look in the mirror, you'll know you need to do something, but you won't do it. You won't put the work in. A lot of us just keep praying for something just to happen. With our finances, we ain't changing it. We ain't doing any extra. We ain't putting in no extra work. But we keep praying for something to get better. We keep praying for things to get better. But we don't want to put in the work in. We don't want to physically do our part. If you don't do your part, how can he do his? Of course he see you. He's gonna pull you through. But he wants you to put work with that faith. When it comes to your health, there's so many things you can do. But most of us won't. Most of us just prefer to sit back and complain about being tired, complain about our knees hurting, complain about our back hurting. Don't like what we see in the mirror. Don't like how we feel when we get up in the morning. But we won't do anything to change it. That's where the problem comes in at. Because me personally, my faith is strong. And for years, I prayed for change. I prayed for something different. For years. But also what I noticed is, when you're praying about something, and you actually attempting to make moves, and showing that you're serious, you also have to pay attention to what's coming at you. You have to pay attention to the people who come across your path. You have to pay attention to the people you meet. You can't just cut everybody through. Like me personally, I've spoke to people and had them have such bad attitudes, and I was just like, all I did was speak. But you never know who that person is that's speaking to you. You never know who that person is that's walking past you. You never know who that person is that's on your life. That's some things I learned. Because I'm going to keep it real with you, and this really wasn't even supposed to be about me, but I got to say this. People can be sent to you in the most obscure ways. But are you going to hear them out and block your own blessing? Or are you going to actually, are you going to hear them out and see what they actually had to say? Or are you going to ignore them and block your own blessing? You never know. I might be just who you were praying for. I might have just what you were praying for. But because of you've heard this from this person, or you've heard this from this person, or I'm not on here twerking, not on here half naked, or something like that. Click on, click off. But what were you just praying for? Were you just praying for anything that has to do with your health or your finances? I'm just curious, since those are the top 2 prayer requests, were you just praying for one of those 2 things? That's something to think about. Were you just praying for something with health or something with finance? And then you just happen to jump on my live, and that's what I'm talking about. But are you going to stay here long enough to listen? That's always the question. Are you going to hang around long enough to see what this person has to say? That's the question. You never know what angel is sent to you. I could be sent here just specifically for you. Like I said, it's my first time doing all 3 platforms at one time. This is my first time doing all 3 platforms at one time. Why? Because there's somebody out here that might need to hear this. So what are you praying for? What have you been praying for? And after you prayed about it, what did you do about it? Did you just sit back and wait? Are you paying attention to what's coming at you? Are you just sitting back complaining still? Are you ready to put in work? Are you ready to make moves? Because as long as you show that you're willing to put in the work, He will do the rest. He will do the rest. Capital H, capital E. He will do the rest. But you have to give Him something to work with. You have to give Him something to work with. Millions of prayers go up every day. Trillions of blessings come down every minute. But are you in the place to receive your blessing? Are you in a place to receive what He's sending to you? Because there's a good chance that it's not just going to fall into your lap. It's a good chance you have to do something. You have to do something to really show your faith. You have to make some kind of move. You have to make some kind of step. Like I say, and you have to pay attention to who comes to you. I'm coming to you today. I could be sitting here just for you. Like I said, that's why I did all 3 platforms, because I don't know where the person He's sending me to. I don't know where they are. But I'm not limiting myself. I have a calling to help as many people as I can. Not only just increase their health, but increase their bank account. And which is funny, because like I say, that's the top 2 things that's most requested, most prayer requested. Finances and health. I can help with both. But are you willing to put the work in? Are you willing to meet Him halfway? Now you can just look at me and just be like, he's just a dude. He ain't nobody. You won't know. You won't know. What you do, Patrice? How you doing, Queen? Let me see something real fast. I'm finna go dark for a second. I want to see if I can find something real quick. Y'all. Give me just 1 second. It was something that I ran across and I posted. And man, it was the bomb. Let me see if I can find it. Where are videos? Where are my videos? Those are just pictures. That was so long ago. Let me go. I may be able to find the one I put in the reel. Give me just a second, y'all. Don't click off. Give me just a second. I'm finna see if I can find this. Did they? I'm wondering if Facebook kicked it off. Oh, there it is. Just listen at this real fast. Let's let this real fast.
Are you a runner or a fighter? Everybody got their own problem, and one way or another, everybody gonna hit the bottom. It's all about how you bounce back. And when they tell you count your blessings, tell them I done lost count, Jack. Cause every day you waking up, that's a blessing. And every time you take a breath, that's a blessing. So I'ma tell you what another man told me. And to understand this, you gotta go deep. There was a lady used to feed her community. Very generous, express herself fluently. One day the nice lady heard God talk to her. God told her today I'm coming to eat with you. And on that same day, 3 men came by. Third person came and now she opened up and said hi. He said, ma'am, can you please bring me something to eat? She said, not today, God come to eat with me. Second person came by, she said the same thing. Third person came by, she said the same thing. But what the lady didn't know about each of them guys, every time it was God in a different disguise. Oh.
That's the part I want y'all to hear. Because how real is that? How real is that? How many times have we asked God for something? How many times have we prayed for something? But we ignored what could have possibly been what He was sending to us. How many times have we done that? I know I'm not the only one that's done it. He made a whole song about it. So many times we miss what's for us because we're more worried about what somebody else is gonna think, what somebody else is gonna say, what. So many times we block our own blessings because we're worried about, one, what somebody else is gonna say, two, how much is work I gotta put in, three, oh, I'm tired, I ain't got the time. How often do we do this to ourselves? Like I said, you talking to one who used to do it all the time. Mr. Hey, Johnny. Oh, hey, how you doing? You talking to my bad. You're looking at somebody who used to do it all the time. Honestly, like the story of me joining my company that I'm in. And I'm going to get to that in just a second. But that story is crazy because I have been praying for something better for a while. And actually, when I met the person who got me into this company, it wasn't even about... I wasn't even going to that person for the business or anything like that. It was a nice looking woman, and I was trying to get at her. I'm gonna keep it real with you. But I had been praying about other stuff. I had been praying about my finances getting better. I had been praying about being able to spend more time with my daughters. I had been praying about ways to where I won't have to be stuck on the road. And then all of a sudden, I run across this lady. I'm taking the totally the wrong approach to even get to know her. But I actually got to know her. I'm not a butthole when I meet people. When I meet women, even if I'm trying to holler, I'm the same guy in person as I am online. I'm a nice guy all around. Period. So we started talking, and she kept throwing these products at me. Well, not really throwing the products at me. She was just saying, that's how she haven't clocked into a job in over 3 years. That's how she got a nice little house, a couple of different rides. So I started listening. I started thinking. I'm like, I was praying for something different. I was praying for another way. So I started to listen to the things that she was saying. And in doing so, that's how I ended up in this company. Oh, and on top of that, she sampled me some products. And I fell in love with the products. I'm just going to keep it real with you. But when I went back and thought about it, I'm like, that's something I was praying about. So when you pray, you never know where that blessing is going to come from. You never know who is going to deliver it. So you can't just block people out. You may want to sit back and listen sometimes, because you never know who it is. You never know why you run across, like this live. You don't never know why you just happen to show up on your page, because everybody don't get it. That's one thing about these social medias also. Everybody don't know I'm online. I got thousands of followers across all three platforms. Probably 90% of them don't even know I'm online. So the fact that you actually ran across me and saw me, see, I take all that type of stuff into consideration. I take all of that type into consideration. Because you never know. So what was your last prayer about? What are you looking for in your life? What change are you praying about? What change do you want? What do you want different in your life? I already said the top 2 requested prayers are for health and finance. Is that one of yours? Is that one of yours? Because now I'm finna switch modes and tell you straight up, if one of your prayers, one of your hopes, one of the things you need, you want is health or finance, then you're on the life that you need to be on. Because I tell you, I can say this and be true with it. Because like I say, I don't talk about anything, I don't say anything that I have either not experienced in my own life or researched myself. I don't just trust other people's opinions. I don't just trust other people's words. Like, I don't do hearsay. I don't do he say, she say. I don't do any of that. I tell you, I listen to what you got to say. And I research it myself. I try it myself. I do it all myself. But are you willing to do what I do? Are you willing to try? Step out of your comfort zone and try something else. Try something new. Try something different, because it may just be what you were praying for. Are you willing? That's the question of the hour. Question of the day. Question of your life. Are you willing? Because he's gonna pull you. He's gonna carry you. He's gonna be with you. But are you gonna put in the work? Are you gonna put in the work? Are you gonna pay attention to who he's into you? Are you gonna listen to what they have to say? Are you gonna try what they're offering you? I'm just saying. And as you see, you don't see no notepad. You don't see no notepad. Why? Because when I talk like this, it's not just me. So it's no notes. It's nothing to write down. Because I don't know what I'm going to say before it's that time. I just pray about it, and whatever message that needs to come out, comes out. And this is the message today. Like I say, I heard this message with somebody else. Well, actually, I just heard the part of the top 2 prayer requests was health and finance. And like I said, that hit me like a ton of bricks because I had been praying for the same stuff. I had been praying for to get my body to where I wanted, because my goal is 170 pounds with less than 10% body fat. That's my goal. But I started off, well, 10 years ago, I was walking around at 140 pounds, couldn't really gain anything. That's when I was fighting at 135. I was walking around at 140. Then I started driving trucks. Next thing you know, I done got up to 190 pounds, still with no muscle nowhere, all in my gut. So I gained almost 50 pounds of just stomach. Praying for something better. Now I'm at the point where I can actually go for a goal. Go for that 170 pounds at less than 10% body fat. But I know I gotta put work in. I'm going to get up this road pretty soon. But I know I got to put work in. Now, like I was saying a second ago, I could be just who you were looking for. I could be the one you've been praying for. Because you never know. Like I say, he's not going to tell you who he's going to send to you. He's just going to send them. Like the guy was just rapping about. God said he come to eat with you. First person came, she said no, she waiting on him to come eat with him. Second person came, she said no, she waiting on him to come eat with him. Third one said no, she waiting on him, she waiting on him to come eat with him. All three of them was him in a different look, in a different disguise. No, I'm not saying I'm God. I would never say nothing like that. But I will say this, he is in me. Like I say, I'll never say I'm him. I'll never put myself on that level. Nowhere close. Nowhere close. But I am a firm believer in him. And I am a firm believer that he works through people. And I feel him working through me. If this not for you, it maybe just wasn't the one. But if you know that's something you've been praying about, if you know you've been praying about getting your health better or getting your finances better, then listen to what I'm going to say next. I literally can't help you with both of those. Both of them. And they probably gonna flag my stuff for this, because we just found out anytime you put a product up or anything like that, that the algorithm start hating. But this right here can actually help you in both ways. It can help you with your health, and it can help you with your finances. I'm not going to keep it on the screen too long because I don't want the AI to play me. Between that right there and people like me, I can help you with your health, and I can help you with your finances. Are you ready to put the work in, though? Are you paying attention to what people are saying? Are you paying attention to what I've been saying? Am I the one that you've been praying for? Hello, hello. Great evening. Do you know if I'm the one you've been praying for? I don't either. I don't know either. But I'm here to bless somebody. I'm here to help somebody. And it's not just by chance. It's not just by chance. Nothing just happens. There's no such thing as coincidence. Nothing just happens. If you got on here, you were supposed to get on here. Great evening, Queen. How you doing? Excuse me. Give me just a second. I'm sorry. I get a little passionate about when I talk. When I talk, and it is something when it gets serious, I get passionate. Start losing my voice and everything. But I'm not gonna quit. But like I was saying, hey, I appreciate you, Queen. Thank you for tuning in. And like I say, I don't mind because, like I say, usually whenever I talk about something, it's not something that I just thought of. It's something that hit me. So I know where mine is coming from, but I have to use my own words to portray it, to get it out. And I hate that I don't get to come on as much as I want to. But I appreciate everybody who tuned in. If you happen to have to watch this on a replay, just drop replay. But I'm not going to delete them. I don't know how TikTok replays work. I think they like go into some kind of archive or something like that. So if you got to watch it on replay, watch it on replay. If anything that I said, if what I said today spoke to you, inbox me. Inbox me and let's talk about it. Because we can make this happen. Oh, only I can see the replay? That sucks. So it ain't like on so it's not like on Facebook. Okay. On Facebook it goes on my profile and everything. Dang it. You have to download the replays and you can post it. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. I will do. Will do that. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to figure out something for my TikTok people. Or you can always go and look for me on Facebook, which is my main profile that I use, my main platform that I use. Because like I say, it's easier for me to save stuff and do more stuff. Somebody come show they are. No, I just mainly be on. I just really started on working with TikTok, and then I started, then I stopped, and I started, and I stopped, and so I kept back and forth. So I really actually took the time to learn it like I did with Facebook. That's all. But find me on Facebook. My name is Gary Thomas. GaryThomas. And you can get all my stuff. And that's the thing. TikTok be tripping sometimes. We're like, I gotta get used to TikTok, period. I'm finna get back to it like I used to. But follow me on Facebook. Or find me on Facebook. Send me a friend request. Gary Thomas. GaryThomas. That's my main thing that I use. Do you see that notification that popped up at the bottom? Oh. Let's see.
Hey, brother, I was just showing you how you can accept guests, that are in your
Okay.
room watching your live, because sometimes when you're on live, you'll have like it'll pop across the whole screen where it'll be like accept or deny or whatever. Usually those are people that are doing like the battles. I don't know if you ever see them on here on live, like battling another
Yeah,
person. Yeah, those when it pop over the whole screen, those are the
yeah.
people like they're not in your live. They don't know what the context live is. They're like I said, they're usually doing the battles. But when you bring them in, how you just brought me in,
Uh-huh.
these are those yeah, those are the people that are actually in your room, like, and so they're full aware of the context of whatever you're speaking about. So that's just what I was
Okay.
showing you by having you pull me in here.
Okay, cool. Appreciate it.
Somebody got to show the TikTok uncle how to work the TikTok app.
I ain't that old, man. Stop trying to play me, man.
You ain't gotta
But
be
no,
old to
I
be. You
appreciate
ain't
it
gotta
though.
be
Real
old to be nobody's uncle. Me and my homegirl, we was in elementary, and her nephews was picking us up.
talk.
So she was already somebody auntie in elementary. So you ain't no. You have no
I
age.
ain't know. I'm just
You have
talking. Yeah,
you
I'm
have
just
no
talking.
beginning.
Shoot, I got two daughters and I don't know how many nieces and nephews. So
Hmm. But yeah, you have no beginning and you have no end. You're infinite, infinite awareness, infinite
yes,
consciousness, infinite.
yes,
So
definitely.
yeah. Okay, I'll drop out of here because I gotta take some stuff in the house. But like I said, I was just trying to show you just a little bit, because you getting used to the app and everything.
Yeah, I
Hey
appreciate
Arnett.
it. And I just gave you a follow also.
Okay, I'll follow you back. Mr.
Right.
Grind Time.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that name.
Grind is an acronym, stands for greatness, gratefulness and gratitude, respect, impact and influence, all natural, aka authentic, and make a decision, dedicate yourself to that decision and be determined enough to carry it out.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. And you know how I'll just say this one more thing. Excuse me, hold on. Speaking about earlier about how, the majority of the prayers that, people pray, more times than not surrounds like health and finance. And so
Yes.
like with how to say it, with the state that I'm currently in right now, I'm just speaking on, just me and my experience, like, what I've started doing or, whatever. But anyways, because I noticed a lot of us like, okay, yes, we want the health, we want the finance, all that, that's great. But I think, people, myself included, when I speak about people, I'm never excluding myself. But, I think people should seek more of like confidence, more willpower, more because a lot of people aren't confident. A lot of people don't, their willpower has been depleted. Their self-worth has been depleted. So
Hmm.
if you're praying for like willpower and strength and like courage to do what it is you want to do, you know, um the being worthy, because you're not going to get something that you don't feel like you're worthy of. You're just going to keep pushing it further away from you.
Yeah, that's why I
So,
like that prayer, the serenity prayer, where it says, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the
mhm.
things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Oh,
That's
I
why I
love
love
that.
that prayer so much.
Mhm.
And that's really how I live my life.
Mhm.
Yeah, so oh, trust me, I understand, yes. And it all, yeah, really starts within.
Wait, what you
Like,
say? I'm kind of moving around. What you say?
yeah, go ahead. No, I say, yeah, it all really starts from within. But
Yes, like yes,
if you can find some
everything.
outside influence to actually help you through it,
Hey,
no.
Divine, that's that creator right there that just commented. That
Oh, for
that
sure.
that's a very, very, very powerful soul that's down here
I'm following you
bringing
too.
blessings on this upon this earth. But she says she have that tattoo.
Yeah, I
Uh,
see that.
uh yeah. the
The
prayer.
prayer.
Yeah. Oh, dang! Did I get my
Okay.
keys?
Well, you can drop off because I know I hear you trying to get stuff done. I do appreciate you though.
Okay,
Real
yeah,
talk.
but I just wanted to, yeah, thank you. Like I said, I was just trying to help you, kind of navigate the app a little bit better. Um, cause, and like I said, with your replays, you only have access to those. Like it won't go on your page or anything. Even if you don't download it immediately, I'm
Uh-huh.
sure there's some place where you can go and, like I'm sure there's an archive that gets saved,
Yeah,
to it.
I know
So,
it'd be in the lot. It'd be a lot on the lot or what they call a live hub. I've
uh-huh.
seen them there, but I didn't realize that I'm the only one can see them. But now I know.
Yeah, yeah. The rest of us can't see it.
Okay, okay,
Well,
got
all right. I'm following you now. Um, I'm following you now, and I'll continue to help you. Navigate the
it.
TikTok app.
Appreciate you.
But yeah, I was just listening to you on my way home. I was like, just tuning in, and I like the things that you were talking about. So yeah, don't come out here. No.
Okay,
Okay,
that's what
I'm
they
out of
make
here.
sense. All right, catch you later.
All right, peace. No, you're back.
How you, how you do it? I don't know how to do it. Okay, and that's another thing. I try to keep not like positivity, motivation, inspiration. That's really all. I'm about helping. If I can help you in any way, then that's what I try to do. But same what I was saying though, you have to be willing to try to help yourself. Appreciate you. Like I said before, like the verse says, faith without works is dead. So you have to be willing to look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm gonna put this work in. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to move past where I am. That's the only way anything is ever gonna change. But yo, I'm gonna jump off for now because it's my bedtime. Only because I gotta be back up in about 5 hours to start my day. But I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. Like I say, my Facebook is Gary Thomas, GaryThomas. Instagram is Mr. underscore grind underscore time 80. And yes. And TikTok is Mr. underscore time. So find me on any of those. Got any questions? Need to holler at me about anything? Want to know what this is? Inbox me. And I guarantee you I'll be getting back with you. Sign out for now. And I'm going to catch y'all later. Much love, fam. Peace out.